Good evening. Welcome once again to Two Local Radio. This is the Chattermouth, Ray Ray.
And Chrissy D.
And this here is Tempo with a T. And beside me it is...
Snow.
Hey, Snow, can you say it a little louder?
Just a little louder. I mean, if you have to scream, go ahead and scream. We're going to try a scream. Here we go.
This is Snow.
That's even worse.
What a fucking scream. I tell you what, the three blind mice and you can start a screamo band and you'll do just fine.
All right, before we start the show, we did have Kyle, on earlier. I know his name. I just wanted to say Kyle. Damn.
Oh, okay.
All right, we had Kyle Young on earlier, and we're going to play a song of his, and then we're going to start the show. This is called Two Party.
He's a good artist, too. Go ahead.
Boy Kyle Young, Gemini, Pirate, Young Studios. Yo, show goes on, boxers, polo on. Call it milk, how I smoke a bong. Need a road cause I'm sober as I wrote this song. But I'm broke since October, been oh so long. Getting my vocals on, well I shut shit down. I'm trying to get to London from this humdrum town. Where would I be, what would I see if I did it differently? If I didn't need to leave, I'm stuck with that degree here on the east. At the university, had to flee to Cali, proudly be mad at me, casualties. So deceased like the letter given D. Getting better, need the cheese. With a cheddar, God please, getting fed up with being independent. You can feel it in my sentence. And I'm peeing on a midget till I'm seen and given credit. So I tweeted and I read it till your speaker's getting pregnant. Southpaw, he's a leftist, you perceive it as a trip. Give me ganja and a lighter, never wrong, I'm a writer. King Kong when it's light up, ping pong on that China. He's gone when the stress builds up in the noggin. This verse just killed it and I'm just getting started. You came here to party,
cause every day's a party.
You came here to party,
Party, party, party, party.
Two Local Radio.
here to party.
86.5 on your Spreaker dial.
Came here to party,
Party, party, party,
yo, let's go and kick it on a Friday night. Guarantee, baby girl, had a time of your life. Have you sightseeing, night skiing, timing is right. See a pie in the sky, gleam bright in the sight. Got a pipe and a dime, my stipend was like winning blind with a wise reason, guided by light. And the smiles of some white people heighten my kite. Let the piles of the white eagle ripen the mic. Always utter what is never, we know better than to sever what is everything we know when you owe to the game. And you know that you blow when you go in for fame. And the gold isn't where it is wrote on a thing. In a boat or a plane can't go to where I'm saying. And I'm hosting a lane full of mostly insane. And I'm open for games, so as roll as a plane. Don't go for the cane, but I'll ghost on some cane. Just open the vote to some locally pain. Not vocally trained, but a mogully main. Just open the vote to some locally pain. Not vocally trained, I am mogully main chunkum. You came here to party.
Every day's a party.
You came here to party.
Party, 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 party.
You came here to party.
Cause every day's a party.
You came here to party.
Every day's a
Yo,
party.
I don't know how I read this with my penmanship. I could draw, but I'm raw with the written shit. Head nod, kept calm with a bitten lip. Next job, rest off, get to live a bit. This in the middle shit, can I get a benefit? How do you get free rent when you're literate? Hungry since a little kid, money it just run a hit. Luckily a funny kid, cunning with a ton of wit. Running after numbers isn't funny when you're bummy. Stunning as a wonder when you're bluffing is a bunch of shit. This isn't under it, utterly other shit. That understandable, handleable like the murder shit. So I just let it blend, hopefully catch the end. Just hope I'm working when the person says his curtain's friend. And I just hurt my limb from working with a pen. I rhymed the child and I'm rhythmically birthing them. The earth ain't perfect. The
That is Kyle Young, who we interviewed on Two Local Radio.
Starting with local trends, harvesting social hens, marketing hopeful gems. All of you folks could win. You came here to party.
Every day's a party.
You came here to party.
Party, 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 party.
You came here to party.
Every day's a party.
You came here to party.
Party, 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 party.
All right, we're back. We're going to give you a tribute to Kyle Young, and we're going to play Back Burner, and then we're going to start our show.
Yeah. Let's hear one more, Ray.
Yo, I'm eating rappers like it's dinner for a slave. No stealing chicken, so I've never been afraid. Now this that undeniable thunder fire flow, punch you while my eyes are closed, plucking down the highest smokes, jungle and some lion clothes, tumbled in a iPhone. Luckily she liked the bone, fucking in a private zone, blunted up her pirate cone. She sucking as she drive me home. Her bucket got a tire blown, fighting for a firestone, filthy wishing for riches, killing industry niggas, appealing millions of bitches. Don't deal with envious snitches. Don't got a job, but still get by. Ain't got a dime, but I still get high. Ain't dapper dime, but I still stay fly. You got a problem, need to chill, homeboy. Innovative, independent, indecisive, intermission, intercourse of interest in women who love it in their cores. The speed ain't mine, it's yours. You feel it in your pores. It reaches deep, fries shorter than the heat absorbs. Your head just starts knocking. That is just not an option. I'm like a red toxin, and like I'm red oxen. Since I'm the best talking, niggas can get to walking. My many skills will give you thoughts like forget Hobson. Boston, Massachusetts got a problem child. He smoke, drink, cuss and fight, and they call him Kyle. Mean dude when you play with the dough. Know a spot in California near the Lakers, yo. Plus a shop with all the ganja, yeah, that Fuego Dro. Dry south, down the border, Viva Mexico. Ain't got a mind, but I suck milk dry. Ain't got a car, but I still got drive. Ain't that but dime, but I still stay fly. You got a problem, need a chill, homeboy.
You got my 40, homie. Man. Well, fuck you then, punk.
You got knocked the fuck out.
Yo. Smoking blunts of shitty marijuana. Had to do what gotta talk while barely getting dollars. Life is hard staying up, making family honor. I can barely stand the rain, I'm playing till my Grammy hour.
Two
Family
local
dollar
radio.
chips, cold cup, faucet water. I know a sax player sad as fuck, he lost his father. My temper shorter than mini-me underwater. I kill my enemies by conceiving the daughters. I beat you senseless with pillowcases of hornets. They flipping pigeons so niggas can pay the mortgage. Tipping vending machines still in the quarters. I love to write fuck you on my forehead. My hip hop, so I'm staying alive. Ain't got a rock, but I still take mine. Ain't that per dime, but I still stay fly. You got a problem, need to chill, homeboy. Couldn't take the heat, so I killed KY. Now I'm back on my feet and I'm Bill K. Rhymes. Seen the light 8 times, Beast Drive make.
All right, we're back, but I lied. I want to hear this funny commercial, then we'll start.
James Bond fell into an assassination plot involving a naive Russian beauty in order to retrieve a Soviet encryption device that was stolen by Spectre. I managed to beat the bad guys, but with those who use an Enigma, I cannot break through their security encryption. It looked so simple. No passwords, symbols, or that other rubbish. But an Enigma outsmarted me. I will now concentrate on playing golf. So, for those of you who want top security, visit anenigma.co.uk.
All right, I lied again. We're going to listen to some Marissa Ireland, then we're going to start the show.
Hindsight is better than foresight. It's 2020 all the way. If I could go back to the one night when I threw a true love
Marissa Ireland's an awesome country
Sometimes I
star
wonder about
out of Knoxville. She played some
whether you
awesome
ever
shows
think
out of
of me.
Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg area.
Living my
Anyway,
whole
I'm gonna
life
shut up.
without you ain't what it's cracked up to be. I'd trade all my tomorrows for just one yesterday. One chance to never have to say, if I knew then what I know now, I'd be a better me. I'd never break a vow meant for eternity. I'd take your hand in mine. I'd stop the world in time somehow. If I knew then what I know now. Now I'm nothing but a skeleton of what I might have been and what I ought to be. I need you to make me whole and true, but baby, I can't undo what I've done to you and me. Hindsight is better than foresight. It's 2020 all the way. If I could go back to the one night when I threw a true love
Kill up my radio.
Hindsight is better than foresight. It's 2020 all the way. If I could go back to the one night when I threw a true love away.
All right, we're back, I guess, even though I'd rather play some more songs.
Hey, I tell you what, we can play some more songs later on in our show if you'd like.
All right, that works.
All right. No, and that's Tempo's fault. One more time, I was telling him about a story when I was on some magic mushrooms or whatever you want to call them. Anyways,
You got a pretty perverted fucking title over here. Is it in or what?
is it in or what? And you know what? Hey, you can look at that however you want to look at that. But the thing is actually what I came up with is as it says, is it in or what? And I'm talking about styles. But for some people, you're asking, is it in or what?
If it's not in, you got a fucking problem.
There's an
I'll tell
issue,
you.
right?
Yeah, sure. That's what it's about. Fashion.
Yeah.
Yep.
No,
Yep.
no, it's in all reality.
Tempo's a pervert with a P.
Yeah. Oh shit. Burn.
Double burn.
Burn. That happened.
Wipe out.
Burn. Crash and burn. That just happened. Okay. Wow. No shit, Chrissy D. That just fucking happened. Wow. Oh my god. Pervert with a P. Hey, but no, I was on YouTube today and I came across this this topic where these kids are putting this what is it? Burt's Bees wax. It's a lip balm, and they're putting this shit on their eyes. And apparently, it gives them a metaphor of being drunk or high. And I ran across this video where this guy is literally putting, I'd say, a good quarter of the stick on his eyes. And my question is, Ray, the thing is, you know, when I was in school, you know, the dumb thing to do, or if you've got balls, if you will, or if you're not chicken, you know, put your finger in a stapler and squeeze it. You know, that was the thing. That was it. See if you could. And the thing is a friend, you call him a friend, and my finger did not make it out before the staple came down. But your friend would have their hand on top of it, and you stick your finger in there, and they'd raise it up, and then it'd come down. That's hey, if you got some shit, make it. You know, if you got some shit, make it. But now we're talking. People are putting fucking lip balm on their eyes.
Not to cut you off, but do you put your finger up and then figure it out off it?
Oh my God. Am I getting burned not once but twice? How long is the show going on? Okay.
15 minutes.
Right, but I mean, we've been talking for 4. Good God. Give me a break. Jesus.
I remember, ow, I just got poked in the face with it.
Oh, I didn't hit her, did I?
I remember whenever kids would walk around with the staplers and just walk up to people and smack their arms and shit with them, like in school.
And the thing is I do remember that. I was in, I think I was a freshman when that shit was going on. And, I have a pirate game on my phone about that, and I've played that game in real life. It sucks.
1 second here. If I accidentally pop Snow, I do apologize.
No,
I was trying to get her to get on the mic.
It's all good. No, and the thing is I do remember, people going around with the staplers, and they came out with these like pocket staplers, and that's what everybody called them. Who the fuck wants a stapler in their pocket? Like, what the? No, oh my God, what are you gonna do? Staple like sticky notes in your pocket? No, I need to staple my money so nobody steals it.
Back in the 80s, before they had the pocket pussy, they had the pocket stapler. Make sure that shit is closed.
Hey, you know what? It comes and goes. So, no, but hey, in all reality, and that was the thing. Like, when I was in school, that's how you if you want to be on the wild side, if you will, you stick your finger in a stapler, and I mean it's crazy, now that I think of it, and your friend, he'd raise his hand up, count to 3, and then his hand would come down, and the object of the game was you got to move your finger, of course, before he fucking staples it, but you don't want to move it too soon, because if you move it when he says 3, like you're chicken shit, you're not worth anything. Well, I lost a lot.
Well, my friend in high school, the craziest thing I think that he ever told me was this kid I dated back when I was in high school said that when he was in high school, the craziest thing they ever did was they took bottle rockets, him and another friend of his, and were shooting them at each other downstairs in the basement. So the kid was getting hit with the bottle rockets in his shirt, and he had big old holes in his shirt and everything. Oh, it was hysterical when he ever told me that story. The kid said, I literally had big red marks on my stomach from this thing. I'm like, you guys are nuts.
Hey, no shit. And you know what? I think fads come and go, right? But I mean, me and Earl, we've had bottle rocket wars and everything else, and Earl's actually had his eyes shot out and had to have surgery. Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh wow!
Laser surgery for his eye.
He's lucky that's all he had.
Exactly right. But as Ray right here was talking, he said I had a perverted mind, but no shit. I mean, is it in or what? I mean, is this the new? Is this the fucking no shit? I mean, hey, look at it as a perverted way if you want, but is this the fucking cool thing to do now? Like, hell, here I am, Am I to go buy some of this Burt's Beeswax and put this shit on my eyes? Should I cut my beard down?
Well, here's the deal. I actually have a story after you talked about that.
Doesn't matter if you have it there or not. I'm not putting fucking lip balm on my fucking eyes. Go ahead.
All right, well, Tempo's getting a lip balm on his eyes here. I'm gonna tell a story.
All right.
I visited a long time ago. I visited one of these nut jobs, and I call them nut jobs is because they're one of them what you call psychics.
Like, do they read like your cards or?
Yeah. It was like you go in there, you pay $10, and you go see a psychic.
Okay,
right?
And what do they do?
All right, and she did my tarot, readings, and then said I was unhappy and blah 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 blah, and then she was saying, okay, in order to cleanse your unhappiness, here's what we're gonna do. She said, what we're going to do is I don't do blood tests.
Okay.
But instead what I do is I get candles.
Okay, you're kind of spooking me here.
And these weren't normal candles. She said, I get beeswax candles.
Ooh.
And I have to put these all over your body in order to cleanse you.
Beeswax candles.
Yeah, beeswax candles. They got to go all over my body. And they're $100 a candle. And I need 3 of them.
God. Well, was it worth it?
No, I never.
I was going to say, holy shit.
Well,
Bitch, you touch me, I'll shove that candle right up your ass.
hold on.
I said, if that was me, I would have told the bitch. I would have said, bitch, you step foot near me in that hot candle, I'll take the hot candle and shove it somewhere where the sun don't shine.
Right up
Promise.
the ass. Right.
But I want to know how many people out there, if you've ever went to one of these psychics and actually had beeswax on you. We won't say your name on the air, but we really want to know. You can reach us at 2loco@att.net or
you can get me, or get us, I should say, at onebrother1@gmail.com. That is the number 1 brother, and the number 1 at gmail.com.
And before that, that's the number 2, LOCO, at att.net.
And you know, the thing is I've actually wanted to... Don't eat. Christy's over sitting. She's sitting over here in the studio. She's like, "Is he about to say candles?" No, I do not like that shit at all. No, that's not me. But in all reality, I would like to go to like one of these people that say they can predict your future, or they can read your palms, or
What, that beeswax all over you?
hey, but hey, no shit, you know. And the thing is you know, and I've talked to people that have gone into, you know, these people, and if you're one of these people that you know, do the palm reading and everything else, no disrespect, but I know how I can throw you off, and I know very well. And if somebody, will say somebody is, let's go with a baker, okay? It will say somebody is a baker for a living. If they wanted to throw someone off and say, I want to find out if these people are real or not, they could literally take sandpaper and they could rub their hands for 2-3 weeks and make them calloused and then go in there. Because I had a buddy that went in and said, hey, she got it all right. She knew that I laid brick. She knew that I worked outside. Are your hands like rough? Are they calloused? Yeah, why? I think if you lay brick, your hands gonna be a little callous there. And if I was to guess the whole outside part, not many people lay brick inside, and you can, but I would say your farmer's tan there is a good indication that you work outside.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I mean, you may be...
got to guess any kind of a job outside, you know?
Right.
It's just a matter of guessing the right job, though.
Right. Well, I mean, he could be a dumb fucker and laying the tent away with a T-shirt, but
yeah,
I
like
think
he
he's
could
outside.
work on a farm and work with
Right.
pigs and
Right.
cows
He-
and sheep and stuff.
Be like herding cattle. Yeah, he could be. But I think, God, I don't want to try this, but I think we might. Oh, man. Uh-oh.
Come on, Temple, you can do it, man.
But no, the thing is I can't believe, and you know, Snow here and there's a fortune teller that's on Alcoa Highway, and several times I'm sitting there and I was like, hey, you know what? We need to go in there. I want to see what she says. And she's like, all right, well, let's do it. And then again, I'm like, oh fuck, somebody comes in here at 10 o'clock at night. You know, it's like, oh, well, you're deprived of sleep, or, you know, it's like, what the fuck I mean, when you go in there, you're expecting to hear the best news. You really are. Or you're expecting the worst news.
Well, what they do basically is they set you up. They play like chess. They tell you good shit, and then they say, they twist it on you so you end up spending money, or they want you to spend money.
So they pull one of these lines like, "Well, I am seeing a little bad here, but your time session's over. But before it's over, I want to say you got a lot of good, but there is one thing that I am seeing that's bad. So you're welcome to come back next week, next month. And what and odds are, what's the fucker do? No, right now.
Well, what's funny is they throw the death card, right?
Holy shit!
They throw the death card, and then they say, "Well, in order to change this, you go get a bunch of beeswax candles and put that all over your body." Yeah.
And that's when I say, "Hey, bitch, do you like honey?" Because I got a great spot.
I got some nut Cheerios for you.
I got a great spot that we can go hang out, and we'll hang out by the campfire there. And well, if you like this honey, I'll put that campfire out, tie you up to a tree, strip you naked, put this honey all over you, and then you better use your tarot card magic that you have in your mind here, and get all those fucking ants and deer and fucking squirrels that are coming up to you and just nibbling a little bit. I tell you what, I'll sit back and watch, but I think after 2 days, I'll get them off of you. I mean, you kind of proved it wrong. You can't do it. So, but I'll be damned.
2 days.
I tell you, hey, Tempo's got a sick mind, But I look at shit. I mean, in reality,
This is metaphorically speaking for all them people out there that think he'd actually do it.
And for all those people out there that think I would actually do it, try to give me a tarot card reading and tell me that I'm fucking crazy, and then I'm going to ask you if you want to go camping, and if you want to go camping, I'm going to ask you if you like honey, and then guess what? You're tied to a fucking tree, and I'm sitting back drinking beer for 2 fucking days, and I'm like, God damn, I got to get those fucking ants off that fucker. What was his name again? What was your name? Pete? No, Roger works better. Roger, I'll tell you what, I'm going to get the ants off of you, okay? Hold on a second.
I'll wait one more
Hey.
day.
Just to clarify, though, because I did not go through it, I do not know if that would have worked or if that would have not have worked based on what this person was saying. But I wasn't going to try to find out.
No, I mean, who sits back and say, hey, $100 a piece, and I need 3 of them?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, are they like teapot candles, or what are they called? Tea candles. Tea light candles. Are they tea light candles, or are we talking like 6-inch candles?
I don't know, but they would have fucking burned.
I mean, well, fuck, either one of them would have burned. But I mean, if they're like the towers, are you kidding? You got to burn the whole fucking thing on me? What do you want to do? Like mummify my body? Like, this will cure you. This will fucking cure you. I don't think that's in. I don't think so.
Wait, before or after they burn your dick, your balls, and everything else off, every piece of hair off your body? Yeah. That's when most guys would be like, yeah, that's okay, bitch. Nah.
You know what? Tempo has this saying, and I've actually got exactly Ray. Piss on you, and I've actually got emails that strictly say piss on you, and thank you for those emails. But no shit, that's what I'd say to her. Piss on you, and I mean, you thinking about it, you start pouring this hot wax on my cock. I mean, it may be hard to, piss on you, but if I'm like not bound, I'd probably smack you, get the wax off real quick, and then piss on you.
Nah, who's he kidding? Temple be whipping that shit out and pissing all over the bitch.
I'd have to. I'd have to piss. And then I'd ask her, hey, do you got to pee? No, it doesn't fucking matter. I'm pissing again. You will wait until I'm done. No, piss on you. Oh, my God. I can't believe that, Ray. And she said 3 of them for $100 a pop? Like 3, like honeybee wax candles in order to cure them. I got an idea. How about you buy 2 salt shakers and a little box of matches, and a couple Band-Aids, and I'm going to fuck you up. I mean, no, get out of here. Are you serious? No. That's like a maxi pad that doesn't get maxi. I mean, and it's kind of gross, but in all reality, the Maxi. Max. What is this? What is Max? The most.
The KY without the jelly.
Oh God! Don't even start that K shit. But, no.
You can't say that.
Oh, don't tell Tempo. Hey, but no shit. I mean, like Maxi. If it's Maxi, why do I have to buy a whole pack? Why can't it just absorb? I mean, it's a female cycle, all right? Everyone knows this shit.
You know what's funny when you mention, like, fucking maxi pad? My mother used to have me going at, like, fucking 8 years old and fucking go
and get them.
get them for her.
And you know what? And that shit doesn't... I used to do that, I mean, for my sister. And my mother, too, you know? And the thing is females, you know, they say, well, it's kind of embarrassing. What's embarrassing? Well, all right. Well, it's part of life. Exactly. I mean, it's not embarrassing when I go in there and, you know, get some lube and like fucking XXX condoms.
Well, you know, us guys.
I mean, seriously, what the fuck's embarrassing about that? It's like they're sitting there like, this guy ain't got that big of a fucking dick, and what's he need lube for? I'm fucking a chicken. That's what.
You know, as guys, we'll be like, you know, I'd like go up to the counter. I'd be like, yeah, I fucked my girlfriend too hard. Now she's on her period.
I tell you what.
At 8 years old.
Oh, there you go.
Good God. No, the thing is, and one time I have gone in, and this is, I'd say, been probably 2.5, 3 years ago. But when I went in and I bought these feminine products, and as I went to the checkout, this guy just looked at me. He like looked at me and like I had an issue or something. Like, what is this? And I looked at him and I was like, it's not for me. And he like looked at me. I mean, and before he even like rang it up, he just kept staring at me. Are you gonna like swipe that, or what are you gonna do? Before your nose bleeds. Yeah, no shit. Yeah. I got.
No, my ass is bleeding, man. So I need it.
Yeah. I got rope. Oh my God! I got rope burn from the chicken, and I got raped by the goat.
There
No.
you go.
Oh my God!
The goat fucked me so hard, my ass is bleeding, motherfucker. Now what?
Why do you think they call it horny goat weed? No, the thing is, and then the guy just like looked at me. He just, it's like, well, what do you want these for? Do you want any candy? The M&Ms are half off. No, fucker, I don't need any chocolate nuts. No, I need this right now.
It's like I already got 2 nuts right here, motherfucker. Now what do I need any more for?
So finally, he swipes his shit, right? And he's like, is this going to be cash or credit? I just like stare at the fucker, like, what kind of question? I mean, it's a logical question. I mean, you're going to plastic or cash. So I just kept staring at him. And he's like, is it cash, credit, or change? Change? I just looked at him, leaned in, and was like, they didn't give me any change. Whispered, they didn't give me any change. I don't have any change. Do you have any change? And this guy, like, he was fucking flipped out. Like, he's like, why is this guy buying, it was tampons what it was. But the guy's like, why are you buying it? Like, well, we got 50 fucking people behind us here at Walmart at 2 o'clock in the fucking morning. I'll tell you what. Get out a notepad and a pen, and I'll tell you my whole fucking life story. Or you can just let me swipe my fucking card, and I'll be out of here, and these other 50 fucking people won't tear you alive. Your choice.
My friend used to go to the store for his wife. I was over there visiting them, and he went for me.
Yeah. You know, I can't stand dumb questions. Not to cut you off, but I'm good at that.
Hey, everyone's good at something, but I don't think you're good at cutting me off.
All right, so I was at the grocery store one day, right? And I was ordering a bunch of things.
I've been proved wrong.
Right?
Okay, go ahead.
And they asked me, do I want paper or plastic? So my dumb ass being like, okay, you're going to ask me a stupid question. I'm going to give you a stupid question back. So I asked them, well, hey, can you tell me which is easier to suffocate somebody with, paper or plastic?
No, you did not.
Yes, I did too.
What do they say? That's the thing.
They looked at me all fucking weird.
It's like, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna stall him and ask him if he wants microfiber bags. Call the cops. He's got a body in the trunk. I know it. He's got a body. He's got two of them. One's got paper and one's got plastic.
No, that's what you need the tampons for. The pad's actually for.
Son, that
You
right
put 'em
there
all over
soaks
the
it up.
body to soak up the blood.
Hey, stab him in the neck, shove one of those in there. No proof. 8 hours. 8 hours my ass.
No, I really did. Well, I was out of my mind.
You know,
I'm surprised they didn't call the cops. But
And
the cops would have looked at him like, so? We deal with this person every day.
he's a normal. He's a regular. His name's Ray Ray. So what? No, answer the man's question. Is it you going to give him paper or plastic? Which one?
I mean, they'd be like, this dude's so sick, he goes to Dunkin' Donuts and buys what the fuck? What do they call a dozen jelly donuts and asks if we want some?
Dozen of them.
And ask the cops if they want some.
Oh.
And don't even think twice about it.
Yeah, that's my husband Ray Ray for you. He's nuts. He will do that.
You know what? I've heard this expression several times, and I've actually mentioned it a couple of times here on the show. But I've actually had someone email me and put this comment in, and it was, if a bullfrog had wings, it wouldn't bump its ass. You know what my reply was to this person?
What?
No shit. I mean, no, it would not.
I have a question for you.
I mean, if birds didn't have fucking wings, they wouldn't fly, would they? I'm calling you out, Spacer 222. Yeah. Bitch.
I have a question for you. If a tree falls in the middle of the woods with no one around, can you still hear it?
Well, and Snow beat me to this. If you're not around, you're not going to hear it. But I'm sure it does make a sound, but the sound may be a little quieter.
Well, here's an old one. What comes first, the chicken or the egg?
You know what?
It depends on how you fry them.
Exactly. I think first, in all reality, I think the rooster came first. As sick as that sounds. Exactly. But a chicken had to have the rooster. So.
Well, Alice in Chains wouldn't have made Rooster for no reason.
I'm just a brick in a wall.
No, that was the one that says they're here to kill the rooster.
Right. I'm just saying I'm just a brick in a wall because I don't actually have an answer to which came first. I'm just a brick in the wall. And Snow's over here is like, what'd you say?
I said that's Pink Floyd.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
She's our music DJ. Stop the turntables.
All right, on that note, we're going to play a song.
All right.
We're going to play Omega Down, which we had
Fucking right.
the other day. It feels like we had them yesterday. Nope, that was Monday.
It literally. I mean, well, it was right when the storms come. Yeah. That was.
But we're going to talk a little about the storm because people don't really buy what I'm.
What you're saying there?
Yeah, if I'm not
Your mic
burping
cut
all over
out.
the mic.
You're good. No.
But anyway, we're going to play Omega Down, and then we're going to talk a little about the storm.
I love this band. Go ahead. Go
All
with
right.
it.
This is 86.5 on your Spreaker dial, 2 Loco Radio. All right, we're back, but I was sipping a beer. Sorry.
And that's not his fault, too. It's definitely mine. Definitely mine.
No, we were actually looking at this cool concert coming up that we're actually thinking about going to. And that's out here in Knoxville, Fury Fest. It's an all-ages show. It has a $3 cover. It features a Mega Down, who we interviewed Monday, Through the Demise, who we're going to interview, the band White Stag, and You Plane Raid.
Tell you what, I am going to have to try to take off this shit because Omega Down, that's... I mean, just the fact that when we interviewed him, I was just like, holy shit.
What was funny, though, is when the guy said he used to... when the guy said, I forgot his name, might have even been...
It wasn't Deuce, was it?
No, it might have even been Kevin. It was that bigger, the bigger dude. It might have not have been Kevin. Okay. But one of them that was on there said he used to work, when I was talking about mooses and whatnot, he said he used to... he worked there, and then he worked over at Blue Cats. And I remember a bouncer, and then I looked at the, face, and I'm like, wow, he looks like the exact same bouncer.
Yeah.
Who didn't take no shit from no one.
I remember Blue Cats.
So, no, I was talking about mooses.
Well, mooses, yeah, but, I mean, Blue Cats in general, I mean, it's, wow. Okay. No shit. I mean, I would honestly like to go see these guys.
Yeah, Through the Demise plays at 1 o'clock, and then Omega Down at 2:30. And then 1000 Plane Raid at 4 o'clock, and then 5 o'clock at White Stag. It's called the Fury Fest. All-ages show on Saturday, May 17, 2014.
I tell you what, 2 weeks from now, Omega Down, I will be there. I don't have to work until 6:30, so...
yeah, I believe I could afford a $3 cover.
I'll be there. Yeah. You got me. Omega Down, you have my following.
And then Through the Demise as well. Another phenomenal band.
There we go. Okay.
Or a great band, because some people don't want me to say phenomenal. So I use a different word.
Well, the thing is,
Great. Outstanding, superior.
the thing is, they don't really pay for what we do. So if they would like to pay us to not use that word, they can. But until then, I think we should continue using it.
Here's what I wanted to say. You always use the you're saying piss off.
Yeah, piss off, piss on me. Yeah, same thing.
Okay, but no, that's why I was going to mention it. We were watching TNA the other night, and it was funny because Gunner, who's a Marine,
Okay.
he was doing an I quit match, and they're like, "All right, do you quit?" He's like, "No, piss off."
Piss off. TNA. What is that? That's wrestling.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it's funny as we were watching wrestling, I looked at Ray and I said, Ray, you know who Gunner reminds me of? And he says, who? Actually, no, he didn't even say who. What'd you say, hon?
I don't remember what I said.
You said he reminds you, and I said the same thing. We both said at the same time. We both said Tempo. That would be Tempo. If somebody tried to get him in a ring, tell him I quit, he'd be like, piss on you.
That's the thing. I'm definitely not built to be like one of these professional wrestlers.
That's what I was like. He's not big like Gunner.
No. But
no, but just because you're tough, like because you've been in the military
I
and
tell you
stuff.
what. And the thing is a mental battle is just as good as a physical battle, because if you can get into the opponent's head, hell, you've already won it, literally. But no, I think one of the biggest things with me, and we're talking about TNA and wrestling and everything. Snow and her family loves wrestling. Like I wouldn't say worship it, but they will not miss one. But
and you don't say it's fake down south.
No, most people don't. But I would say that technology has definitely put them in a bad spot.
Yeah.
I mean, in all reality, if Ray was to come over and smack me in the face, they would hear it, right? And he wouldn't have to smack his chest, And if you're gonna stomp somebody on the ground, why would you stomp the mat? What? Both feet coming off the ground, really? I mean, if I'm stomping somebody in the street, I'm not raising both feet. Hell, I got to stand on one of them.
Yeah.
But hey, no disrespect for all those pro wrestlers out there, but you've got one hell of a lucky job.
Exactly. The only thing I'd say is fake, and the only reason I say it's fake is because it's for liability reasons, is the beer bottles. Because if, God forbid, somebody was to hit with a real beer bottle and it got in their eye or something, it would be a liability to TNA or whatever wrestling. Only because, like I said, they don't want the wrestlers to get something in their eye.
Christian, this is the thing.
Breakaway glass was what I was thinking.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is, and it's much, much thinner. I've actually seen somebody try to crush a beer bottle on someone's head. I'm not going to say if I was the one trying to crush it or someone was trying to crush that on me. But I will tell you this. I did wake up with a headache. All right, fuck it. I'll tell you. There was a guy that, and I was still in the Navy, and there was an individual that just didn't like me very much. Okay? But
didn't like you out of all people.
Right. I guess
I don't know why.
I guess my sense of humor wasn't on his level. Because he's a fucking comedian and everything. But we're over here, and the thing is, we're all buddies. I mean, and he worked with me, and this individual just decided that after we had, several beers,
I want to smack myself.
that don't smack yourself, Ray. Don't do it. Don't, Ray. Step away from. No, don't do it. Okay, good job. That'd be 150.
No, but that was alcohol. Back when I grew up, that was alcohol abuse.
It's called the same thing now.
If you spilled a drop of beer, you get your ass kicked.
It's called the same thing now. But no, this guy he wanted to literally I don't know if I should say bash my brains in or just crush my skull. But he had this mindset where he was going to get rid of me. But the problem is, after the first fucking time that shit hits you, you don't get happy. You don't fall over. You get really fucking pissed. Like you turn into the fucking Hulk. That's what I did. Like, I mean, I didn't know I had veins where veins were popping out. And, I mean, I was drinking, so I didn't just, like, go to the first fucking person I saw. Who the fuck did that shit? No. I'm sitting there and I was like, hey, seriously, did anyone see anyone hit me with a bottle? And sure enough, the guy said, yeah, I saw him. It was me. Oh, first of all, that's a fucking dumb answer. Don't fucking say that. Needless to say, I tried hitting with another bottle, but it didn't work either. But my boots did work, and I say boots. I mean, I wasn't wearing steel toe or anything like that. No, I was actually wearing Converse, some Chucks. And what pissed me off the most is I literally bought those not but maybe 2 weeks prior to this, and they weren't the standard black and white. They were just the white, all white, and I actually had to dispose of those as we left that apartment at a party. But needless to say, yes, I did have blood on them. But needless to say, I had to dispose of them. And this individual actually wound up with 4 stitches in his left eye. And I think it was 3 stitches underneath his chin. So, I mean, it wasn't like a brutal ass kicking. But for some Chuck Taylors, I think that was pretty good.
Nice.
And what did Tempo say? Piss on you, son. Piss on you.
Well, that reminded me of like when I was in the back of the paddy wagon and shit, and this dude was being racist towards me, and I had to Brahma boots, and I kicked him right in the mouth with fucking cuffs around my back. Talk about bloody.
Pretty flexible. Hey, yeah, talking about cuffs behind your back. I have a story, but this is the thing, and for all the viewers, and I appreciate all the emails, and Too Loco does too, and you know this shit that I'm talking about, like I don't like fucking read some fairy tale that didn't make it by Walt Disney, but this shit actually happens. I mean, if Tempo talks about it, I've experienced it. It's all reality. And snow burps once more.
That's funny as shit.
Hey, we're all lucky it's just a burp. We're here in the studio. Wait till it comes out the other end. And we're like, hey, everyone, let's take a 20-minute break. We're going to loop a couple songs. No, but one time, and it's been one of the most recent times that I've been arrested, but you know, I'm not going to brag, and I'm not going to say like I'm like one of these circus freaks, but and when I say circus freaks, I don't mean, you know, like a freak by any means. But Ray, you okay over there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Are you drowning?
Nah, there's
Swimming.
no pool.
Okay, all right. But anyways, no shit. One of the last times that, actually the most recent time that I was in handcuffs, the officer wasn't a dick. He wasn't. He was very polite. And, That's unusual. Well, yeah, he wasn't a dick. But, he was very polite, and I was very polite to him, you know. And he had legal reasons to arrest me for what he did. But, you know, the thing is you know, he asked, you know, what my background was, and I wasn't going to go into detail. I just said, well, I was in the military. That's it. It's enough. That's all you need to know. And he put me in the back of this squad car. And for those that have never been in the back of a cop car, that's what a squad car is. But the paddy wagon.
No, I was literally in a paddy wagon.
You were in the van?
I was in the van.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I was in the back of this fucking cop car.
I've been there too.
Yeah. And the thing is it's very cramped. Very fucking cramped. But, you know, he arrested me he read off my, you know, random rights and everything else. And whatever. But we're heading to jail. And when he unlocks the door, well, actually, I actually unlocked the door, but he did unlock his front door. It sounded like my back door. But anyways, he unlocked the fucking door. He got out and he opened my door. And I just step out. And I say we probably took a good 10, 15 steps. And then he tells me to stop. So I stop. Held him in handcuffs. What am I going to do? Like, climb the Great Wall of China? No, fuck no. I know where I'm at. I'm in jail, barbed wire everywhere. I can't go nowhere. Hell, they're just waiting to book me. So I stop. And he looks at me and he says, how'd you do that? I look at him and say, what? He's like, no, how did you do that? I look at him, what? What do you want to know? He's like, well, when I handcuffed you, your arms were behind your back. Now they're in front of you. I told him, I said, hey, I asked if, you can loosen them up a little bit. It was hurting my back and my shoulders. And he said, no, I told you I couldn't do that. I said, well, that's fine. So when you put me in the car, you didn't buckle me in. So therefore, I literally sat on my hands for a good 3-4 minutes and managed to move them down to my knees. And that's when I went one leg for one leg, and the fuckers were in front of me, and I rode the rest of the ride pretty comfortably. So that's actually a criminal offense. I said, for what? Being double jointed? You can't fucking charge me for that shit. I said, all right, I tell you what, let's just go. Took the handcuffs off and handcuffed me back, but I'm back again. And the fucked up part was, I've been definitely getting charged for handcuffs 4 fucking times. Are you serious? 4 times? Like, I should own some handcuffs. Nope. Still don't own any fucking handcuffs. Snow does own some handcuffs.
Yeah. I want to hear that story.
We know who the kinky one is.
God.
Can we hear that story?
Oh, now we know she does the tempo.
Tempo's abused. And Tempo said this to several people.
Under arrest.
No, Tempo has been abused several times. Like, she'll take me home. This is the thing. And we'll go to the bar, right? And I'll drink and everything else. And I'm like, oh, yeah, hell, we'll go home and we'll get us something to eat, or we'll play with, the cat. And, well, the thing is in all reality, she changed me to, like, the fucking door. Or she'll... Oh, bullshit. One time, hey, no, bullshit. One time she...
I do not.
Okay, all right, yeah. It's like Judge Judy. And you know what? You can say what you want.
Judy?
Right. See, that's one of her fucking roles. That's one of her fucking roles. I am Judge Judy.
Girl.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, y'all have seen my car. The blue one. Yeah, y'all have seen that. And I got those rims. They're cut out, right? I've been handcuffed to one of those.
Have not.
It's been raining.
Quit telling stories.
Telling stories. You think I can just come out this shit off my head?
Yeah.
And get the fuck out of here. No, I was.
Now the bed's a different story.
No, hold on. Oh no, the bed story is like the icing on the cake. That's the icing.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah, I did. I didn't enjoy being handcuffed to my fucking rim. Who the fuck? And the thing is no. She's like, no. And I'm not gonna lie. Being handcuffed to the bed, hey, that was like icing. That was awesome. It was sweet. It was nice. But being handcuffed...
Hell no!
Being handcuffed to the fucking rim? Being handcuffed to the rim of my car, literally in boxers, and it's raining.
You enjoyed that too?
Yeah, I fucking enjoyed that shit. I'll tell you what, my balls enjoyed it a lot. No. It sucked ass, is what it sucked. I'd rather be handcuffed, blindfolded, and like hogtied, and thrown in my own trunk, other than being handcuffed to the fucking rims when it's pouring down outside in boxers. And she'd be up there. Hey, she's up there on the porch smoking. Baby, you wet? Nope. Fuck no. Nope. I got a fucking umbrella. Yep, right here. Nope.
I would have held the video camera just to put it on YouTube.
God. Yeah, never. Here, say it, Snow. Say it.
That has never happened.
No,
Ever.
No.
She pleads the fifth. Notice how women always plead the fifth.
I tell you what, Tempo has been working with Walt Disney, and we're coming up with these fucking fairy tales. But once again,
she is like blue as a freaking.
You mean red as a tomato?
No, she's not red as a tomato. Like blue is like embarrassed.
Because I'm about to fucking no. Come on, no. You have. She has. And there's one. I tell you what. There's one time where she literally told me that if I did not go in there and fix her a grilled cheese sandwich, that she was going to beat me. And I looked at her. Listen to her. No, listen to her. She said, no, not snow. Snow is too precious. No, bullshit. Hey, you know what? Blizzards kill people. And guess what blizzards are made of? Snow.
I'm sweet and innocent, and you know it.
Like I said, snow is calm, but blizzards, they kill people.
All right, but anyway, since we're going to talk about storms, why don't you all tell people how bad the fucking storm was the other night?
It held on my car. I wanted to cry.
No shit. We were in here, and we were doing a live interview with Omega Down, and we knew there were storms coming in, and that's how Two Loco is. We'll just sit here and we'll deal with it.
Yeah, we made it through the interview.
We did, and the thing is Omega Down. There's one of them. He's in Knoxville himself, and he says, "Hey, you know what? It's fucking lightning here. Like it's going crazy." And needless to say, we made it through the interview. And normally, after an interview, we'll do a show. Well, that show got cut short real quick. Cell phones are going off with these weather alerts, tornado in your area, take shelter immediately. But no, and that's the thing. It didn't really freak us out right off the bat, but
see, I didn't get freaked out until she was already freaked out.
Well, what freaked me out was, and I'll be honest, I love chasing tornadoes. This is tempo's weird. This is just how it goes. Tempo's
yeah. I wanted to do that, and then afterwards, she's like, "Well, I thought he was joking." So no, you can't do it.
No, I'm definitely not joking. No,
I'm like, hell yeah, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, and you can ask Snow, Chrissy D. Tempo has definitely chased several tornadoes, and the thing is,
I'd love to do that.
It's really dangerous at night. And the thing is here in the studio, the lights were flickering on and off, and you could feel it felt like this rumbling sound. It's just coming through the walls of the studio here. But
well, the best way I explained it, it's like up north dealing with going on ice because you're hydroplaning everywhere while you're playing with an electric storm.
As far as being up north, yeah, that'll work. But down here in the south, I would say it's kind of like being stuck in mud without 4-wheel drive. You're fucked. That's just how I'd say it. But no, we decided, hey, we got to cut it short. It was getting bad, and it really was. It was. Trees were bending over, but
snow's spazzing out. She's like, "We got to get out of here."
And she doesn't do good in storms. Whether it's a snowstorm or a rain shower or. She says rain shower. Go ahead and say that. Go ahead.
Said rain showers I can deal with as long as it's not really bad heavy rain.
Right, and as long as you're not handcuffed to a rim, she's fine. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And, you're driving now, so. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, you're gonna handcuff me to a fucking rim and drive? How bad are you? Good God Almighty!
I love you too much for that.
Nobody heard that.
I said I love you too much for that.
She needs like an ultra. We have to raise the. Hold on, let me raise the volume.
We're gonna have to get. No, this is the thing. We're gonna have to get one of those mics that you have to wear on your head. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, they got the headphones like Tempo wears, but I mean, they get a fucking mic here too.
They did hear me pretty good on Xbox when I had that one.
Yeah, because she was cussing people out for fucking killing her. You don't shoot me, you fucker. Who the fuck are you? Oh yeah, yeah. And the thing is,
I work from home.
hey, the thing is, and talking about Xbox here, man, we'd play Xbox. You know, we play the Call of Duty and everything else. And at first she's like, I don't know how to play, you know. I don't know. I said, babe, it's just going to take some time, you know. And time. We're talking like 2 hours time. She's cussing people out. Fuck you. And this kid's like, you can't cuss me out. No. When she say, fuck you, tell your mama said fuck her too. And if your dad's busy, tell him fuck himself.
That's how it sounds like Chrissy D would say.
Oh, my God. She's like, flip. And I come home from work, and she's just cussing. I'm like, I'm just going in here and fix me a sandwich. That's all I'm doing. No fucking questions are asked.
What about when I play GBH? I tell people, you motherfucker, go fuck yourself. Yep. I'm going to come over and kill you and your dumb fucking mother. Now what, bitch? What? What are you going to do to me? Oh, I'm scared. Before or after I cut your dick off and dissect it.
Hey, and not to cut you off, but the thing is crash, burn. No, the thing is talking about playing, you know, online games and everything.
Did you just say whoopsies?
What me?
Sorry.
But no, the thing is you know, playing Call of Duty there. Honestly, I'd say the best time that I've had is when I told him that I was mentally unstable. I was a you remember that? And the thing is I was like, Mom, can you fix us some cookies? I got new friends. They want cookies too. And and Snow's back there. Yeah, sweetheart, I can fix you some cookies. Mom, I don't want peanut butter. I want chocolate chip. My friends want chocolate chip. And milk. Give them some milk too. And they're like, man, you just got fucked. And the thing is, I play first. All or nothing, I play first. It's over. But they're like,
I hate fucking Call of Duty.
And they sit there and they'll say, hey, man, you just got beat by a retard. I'm not a fucking retard. Fuck you. You know? But, hey, it's a lot of fun. I'll tell you what.
He has fucking Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh, is that is 5?
Yes.
5's good. 5's good. 5's good.
Whatever one he was playing.
Yeah, that's 5. That's 5. It's good. But, you know, thing is I haven't played it online yet, but, you know, I played 4 online, and I didn't exactly like it. I didn't like Midnight Club 3 online. I didn't, because it's just, I don't know. It's just, it's not for me. I mean, if I could actually come up to you and stab you and hear you bitch about it, that makes my day.
Well, it's like I play Madden, like, 25, like the new fucking Madden, and I don't play online, so.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird. But,
all right, on that note, I think it's time to play a song.
Yeah, hell yeah. Play another one.
We're like swaying back and forth here.
I better get to my chair.
But here is another one from, going to be at the Fury Fest 2014 over in Chehaui Park out in Knoxville, Tennessee. This is Through the Demise. Well, we will have them on the show at some point.
Here we go.
You're listening to 86.5 on your Spreaker dial, 2 Local Radio. They'll be at Fury's Fest 2014 along with the Mega Down. May 15th over at Chehawi Park. They go on at 1 o'clock. All right, we're back. That was Through the Demise Rising.
I tell you what, that right there is a great song, Ray. And you know, I've honestly never heard of them, but now I'm gonna have to start following them. That was something else.
Well, they're out of Knoxville as well, so.
You know what? So much talent comes from Knoxville.
Exactly. I want a song by Minor 9, but I haven't got one yet. So.
Hey, you know what? It'll come. It'll come. That's the thing. It'll come. But everyone says that Nashville, that's the music city. Depends what kind of music you want to listen to.
You know what? I can't knock on Nashville. Year of October's from Nashville, and they gave us the autograph CD along with the poster.
Right, and I hear it is in the studio too, and it looks great, you know. And but a lot of people, when they think of Nashville, it's country music. Johnny Cash was there, you know. Dolly Parton, well, yeah, but I think Nashville has more to offer than just country music.
Just to let Just to let people know, eventually we're going to have 4 mics so everybody's going to be able to talk at one time.
It is coming very, very soon. Very soon. As soon as the purple dragon lands on me.
We're going to have to get like an enhancer for like Snow, though, because she sounds like Minnie Mouse.
She's going to have a totally different mixer. Like, that shit's going to be all the way up. I mean, we got a nice mixer here, but she's going to have her own fucking mixer. Like,
no, I think I'm going to buy like a Yamaha $100 one. I'm tired of the one part works and then the other part don't work. Maybe we'll all work together at that.
We will. We can. And, you know what? We'll talk about all this shit off air, but, hey,
yeah, nobody wants to hear that shit.
Hey, but no shit. You know, and this is the thing. I was actually talking to a local salesman right here. And the thing is he's interested in advertising. But he's kind of curious. He listens to the show. Actually, his wife was listening to the show. And then he started listening to the show. So, maybe you can explain how they could contact Two Loco. Can you?
Sure, Two Loco at att.net.
Okay, all right, and
or Bones Space Ray on Facebook. I answer everybody back. Unlike most people, I answer everybody.
There we go. And another way is one brother one at gmail.com. That's it. Number 1, brother, and then number 1 at gmail.com. But he was asking how he could advertise for his car sale. That's what he does. He sells cars. But, and there's one fucking car salesman that I hate hearing on the radio. And I'm about to put his ass on blast. You can bring it out here. $10,000. I'm not advertising for you. I'm making fun of you.
All right. Anyway, we actually have this guy named Ron. He's actually a wedding DJ out of, Gatlinburg, and he's actually going to be doing an interview with us Monday during the afternoon, and we're probably gonna come up with a commercial to advertise for his business.
That sounds good. Yeah, why not? But hey, this is the thing. Everyone starts small. I don't give a fuck who you are. And if you don't think you start small, tell me you were born a full-grown adult. And then I'm going to look at your mom and be like, you want to meet up? Because you're kidding me. You're going to pop out someone 6 foot fucking tall? No, you start small.
No, there's some people that were born with a silver spoon, though. Let's be real here.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Yeah, you could be born with a silver spoon, but you know what? Plastic doesn't rust. I could be wrong, but as far as I know, it doesn't rust.
Who knows? Maybe at this, show, if we all can go and whatnot, maybe I'll actually look halfway decent. I'm sure you haven't all seen me without looking like a biker.
And you know what? This is the thing. And this is Tempo's aspect on life. If you don't like how I look, you have an option. I mean, you can keep staring or you can look away. But if you come to me and you say, you know what, I don't like your fucking curly hair, I could respond, piss on you. But in all reality, my response will be this: whether I'm drinking or not, don't fucking look at me.
There you go.
And if I'm drinking and you're drinking, you're probably going to take that in an offensive way and thinking I'm talking shit to you, and then we're going to go outside the bar. I'm not going to say Tempo's going to walk back in. Hell, Tempo may be out there laying with 2 fucking broken legs, but somebody's going to walk back in all reality. But if you really give that much of a fuck about how someone looks, what the fuck do you do, like, on your free time? Do you sit there and think of shit? Like, you know what? This guy's got one small nose. Or, I don't like his brown eyes. Those are too fucking brown. Well, but what the fuck's wrong with you? I don't like your fucking skinny ass body. Do you want some Twinkies? You want some butter? Well, hold on. She's too fat. She's too... maybe she likes food. And maybe you like... sitting there staring at a fucking box of Cheerios like, I can't have the milk. I just got to eat it straight. Nope, can't have that.
Well, that's why I don't do fucking... I mean, I know that these shows are on YouTube, but that's why we don't do face-to-face. Because there's fucking... In my opinion, there's no fucking point.
You know what? Whether it's,
young buck.
Whether it's fucking face-to-face or not, this is the thing. I don't give a shit if you like me or not. And that's honestly, not to be like rude or anything, but personally, I don't give a fuck.
I'm the same way.
And I really don't, because you know what? You don't pay my bills. You sure as fuck don't feed me, and you definitely don't wipe my ass. Now, if you come over to my house and wipe my ass, hey, you know what? I guess we got a really close friendship.
Oh, wait a second. You might have some stalkers.
You
might want to wipe your ass.
You know what the email is. Oh my God, it's going to be weird if I have some fucking emails. Can I come over and wipe it?
I'll tell you one thing. I had this girl one time. I was like dead tired. I don't know if I told you the story. But I was over my drinking friends. I had these drinking buddies. This rather cute girl, her name was Michelle, and her boyfriend Russ. And anyway, I was like dead tired. I haven't slept in like fucking 2-3 fucking days. And I had to take a shit. So her sister says, well, I want to see your shit.
See your shit, huh?
Yeah. So she literally follows me to the bathroom, and she's like, well, I'm waiting. And I'm like,
she wants
really?
to watch you do it.
Really? You want to watch me shit?
Wow.
So I slammed the door in her face.
I would have opened it and be like, well, I'm almost done. Come in now.
Smell my aroma.
Wow. Holy shit. Shit.
Well, I mean, her boyfriend was in the other room, so I'm like, well, what's she going to do? Try to give me a blowjob while I'm trying to take a shit?
I would have told him to come in and watch. Or, I mean, if not, smell. Fuck. No, and the thing is I don't really want to slam anybody, but... And I have had several emails that have said, you're offensive. And if that's the case, by all means, stop fucking listening. But I get more great emails than I do emails that's like, well, you know what? You need to tone... This is another... Tone your vulgar down. Tone it down. Listen here, Miss Alaska. Yeah. You're lucky I can't remember the last 3 numbers behind that Miss Alaska. But... Miss Alaska, I tell you what, you're not Miss Alaska. In all reality, you're probably some dumb, stupid fucker sitting on your couch, jumping the internet from your neighbor, or at McDonald's, and like, hey, I don't like this guy. I don't like Too Loco. The thing is Too Loco doesn't fucking like you. So what the fuck? What? By all means, hey, you can email me again, Miss Alaska. That's fine. But I'm still going to call the fucking bluff. You've never been Miss Alaska. You've never been Miss County, Miss City, Miss Street. You've probably been Miss Fucked Up, but no. Get out of here. Anyways, no.
Well, I made out with a Miss Tennessee. Well, she wasn't Miss Tennessee that year, but it was like a few years back. And it happened all of a sudden. It was by accident, But that's for another story and shit. But she didn't care the way I was acting, and I swore like a sailor.
Yeah, well, anyways, yeah. And this is the thing: Too Loco doesn't like try to offend anybody by any means, but we do believe in freedom of speech. And I mean, we're not talking about religions or any of this other shit. But if you really want to tell Tempo to like calm down his vulgar. Like, what? I think it was like vulgarity or what? However she fucking...
Vulgarity?
There you go. Webster is in the house. But no.
Not no Webster.
The thing is...
I'm a Dookie Hazard, motherfucker.
Stop fucking listening. I mean, if you don't like it, stop fucking listening. Like, it's not going to feed me or, like, take food off my table. Really, it's not. But we do appreciate all the emails and the Facebook and the followers. I mean, because there are people out there just like Ray, Chrissy D, Snow, and myself, Tempo, that like stuff that is real. It's not edited. It's not cut. I mean, we're not on here like rapping just a bunch of cuss words, but we're asking simple questions that society may not want to answer.
Yeah, we're not Jay and Silent Bob. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, we're actually trying to. How would you put it? Like, you want to know answers. You want to know what other people think, how they feel about a subject. Now, if you want to talk about your politicians, they don't really fucking care. Hey, vote for me. Yeah, I'll do whatever I can for you. And then you don't fucking exist. Your vote existed, but now you don't.
I don't think I've ever voted.
I have.
I've had like 4 voters registration cards and never voted.
I voted, but the thing is, hey, I wouldn't say it's a family-friendly.
Well, no, I'm wrong. I voted for like a Battle of the Bands or like a independent, like...
We're talking about who wins a show. I'm talking about who gets the president poll.
They don't matter.
Or like the county commissioner, or who says your taxes are going up.
I'm voting for my favorite show and my favorite band.
But I tell you what, shit
that really matters, and voice actually matters.
Yeah. Too Loco, the thing is and what I was introduced to, because I most certainly did not, start this. Ray and Chrissy D did. And, but what I've got out of
Mainly
two of
Ray
them-
Ray, but don't tell Chrissy D.
All right, we won't. But what I've gotten out of this is we're actually not looking for the people that are already on top. We're not looking for that. What we're looking for is the local.
The people that are on bottom, that sounds pretty sexual.
So is it in or what? No, we're looking for people that are trying to make it up. And
Yeah, where the Tigrers at?
yeah, we're just saying, hey, if you've got a talent, get a hold of us. I don't care if you have to burp your ABCs. That's a fucking talent. I can get to like F and then I'm out. I can't do it anymore. But I tell you what, I'm gonna let Ray Ray take this one over.
Why? I'm dropping everything.
But no, you know, and the thing is Tempo and Ray Ray and Snow and Chrissy D. We do appreciate everyone that does listen and that shares. And
Yeah, if there's any orchid like people out there, tell us how to get the fuck rid of ants. They're really driving me nuts.
And it's bad. In Tennessee, they're bad. They're everywhere. I mean, it doesn't matter where you go. It's just there. But, hey, no shit. Really, thanks for listening to us. And thanks for sharing. But
we about done?
I think Tempo is going to call it quits. I mean, but before I do, like I always do, and this isn't a repetitive thing, I want to thank all the military members that are serving, that have served, that are going to serve, thinking of serving, and most importantly, those that did not make it back.
All right, yeah, and don't miss tomorrow's show because tomorrow's interview is with Dahmer. He's a Navy recruiter from Connecticut.
Tempo will be here, and no shit for all the listeners. Tempo will call him out if anything's a lie.
No, he's really a
That's what I was
top
told.
dog.
He is. But Tempo will call him out. But and from what I was told, he is like one of the top recruiters, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. So
in the whole Northeast.
The only way you get there is if you actually don't cut corners and bullshit people. Because the only way you can actually get there is if the thing is for those that don't know, you actually judge or I don't want to say vote, but you do judge your recruiter when you get to basic. And I gave mine a 0, but the scale was 1 to 10.
Well, I mean, I think he likes to be called NC1.
NC1. First class is what he is.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
He's also a rocker, but he's not going to talk about that.
I tell you what, no. And the thing is we're not like recruiting for, the military or anything else. But we want his aspect as well. I mean, I was in the Navy, but all right, I tell you what. Do we got another song here, Ray Ray, or what are we doing?
Sure, we'll play Back to You by Tone Benjamins and Jack Nichols.
That sounds good.
Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now.
All you talk about is money or the cash and hoes. How about your melons? Oh, it's funny when we're bashing those. Your drug selling, storytelling, such impassioned prose. The funny thing, your life is boring far as action goes. I don't really need to talk about the gats and flows. I used the mic to plug your story full of nasty hoes. And as opposed to all your gory little spats and bows. To base some policy, not with some corny rapper soul. There ought to be a certification you have to hold. Nah, we'll just beat your asses, make you have to fold. And we don't care, you triple copper, 10 platinum, gold, brass or aluminum. In my room and them the jacks so cold. You keep pursuing them, zooming in on their backs and roll. Gave them 1,000 yards, but you couldn't hack the road. Even 1,000 bars in, couldn't back the flow. Was so much for your little acting role. Just play the back, let's go.
Today was gonna be the day, but they'll never throw it back to you.
Remember, 86.5 on your Spreaker dial. loco.
Today was gonna be the day, but they'll never throw it back to you. By now, you should have somehow realized what you're not to do.
Hidden behind the mask and all the tough talk. Bodyguards that watch the yard so you slow walk. Cause you the next Bumpy Johnson on your LP. So tell me how you lost sight of reality. Actually, save the song and dance for blog sites. But I see right through your mist-slice of fog lights. And that's how it is, right? Gotta have a gimmick, but still lacking substance. You always lose a scrimmage. And who am I to tell you how to handle business? Another guy who makes tracks but don't have an image. Overweight with a slim chance of a model deal. Used to swallow pills and that's me just being real. No act might find me with some random cats. Grown man only concerned with how my son will act. And that's how I keep it real. And if I get a deal, I can't change cause I only believe in what I feel.
Today was gonna be the day, but they'll never throw it back to you. Today was gonna be the day, but they'll never throw it back to you. Today was gonna be the day, but they'll never throw it back to you. By now, you should have somehow realized what you're not to do.
You know, here's the thing. I wanted to say this before. We are like me and Chrissy D are huge Lizard Lick fans, and you we were on YouTube and you told us about this rapper and whatnot from out
Big
here
Smo.
in Tennessee.
Yeah, Big Smo. Yeah.
And we would love him on the show. I don't know if he's listening or if anyone knows who he is, but
I'll tell you,
we'd love him on the show.
This is the thing, Big Smo. He just did a show out here in Knoxville. And the thing is whether he's live or you're listening to it on a record, a CD or MP3 these days. But
who the fuck knows anymore?
Hey, the thing is
your iPad.
This guy, yeah, no shit. This guy and his lyrics. That's the thing. That's what got me. That's why I started following him literally 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago. But yeah, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, hey, you know what? Too Loco will still go on, but that'd be something we should try to look into.
Well, he reminds me of a new age Bubba Sparks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he does. But I think his lyrics are a little more mean. I mean, they're just for the people that are I'm not going to spoil it, but if you want a good one for Big Smo, look up on YouTube, just type in "Kicking It in Tennessee."
What I like about him is he's real. Like Bubba Sparks would surround himself with all different people, and that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're in the backwoods and everything, and you only hang out with this, I'm not going to say a certain group, but
it's family.
your own people.
It's family.
Your own family and shit, then you should represent your own family.
Exactly, and that's the most important thing. But, from what I've got, based off my research with Big Smo and Kicking It in Tennessee, that's literally his family, his wife's family, friends, his friends, his wife's friends, and they literally shot that video on his property.
That was an awesome video.
It's great. Kicking It in Tennessee, check it out. Why not? But once again, I think we're close to wrapping it up here for the night. But as I always say, and this isn't a repetitive thing, I want to thank all the service members, men, women, that are serving right now.
Didn't you already say that before?
I did. But, it's like one of my closing things. Like, it's kind of like when people pray before they go to bed, and whether you believe it or you don't, it's up to you. But the thing is I do want to thank all the military members that are serving, that have served, that are thinking of serving, and most importantly, those that did not make it back.
And once they actually get a bumper sticker that's actually made in the USA, I'll put it on my car.
Hey, we could look into that.
I will not ever, and I mean ever, put a support our troops made in China bumper sticker. I won't do it.
No, it doesn't make any sense. But, hey, you know what? Tempo's out of here. I do appreciate all those listeners and all the emails. Once again, if you want, a topic or, hell, you got something that you want us to bring up or even a shout-out, you can get a hold of us at onebrother1@gmail.com. It's the number one, brother, and the number one @gmail.com, or
the number 2, LOCO @att.net.
Yeah. I mean, hey, even if you want to say, hey, sweetheart, I love you. Hey, you get a hold of us. Hell, we'll do it. Why not? Not too fond of it, but damn it, we'll do it. Hey, but no shit. Y'all have a good night. It's been a pleasure.
All right, this is Ray Ray.
And this here is Tempo with a T.
And if we could actually hear her.
And this is Snow.
She did get louder.
I think she got like one bar louder.
Yeah. Hell, I fart and she gets louder. But anyways, hey, no shit. It's been a pleasure, y'all. Have a good night.
All right. See you. Wouldn't want to be a. God bless. Go to fuck home. Last call for alcohol was like an hour ago.